Good news, guys, the Caseback has discovered something sweet for you. The UK-based brand Farah, featured here in Watch of the Week and also in form of in-depth reviews, this brand has presented something huge. In June they will launch their Lissom Collection, which consists of not less than 5 different models with a ton of options and a limited edition. So let's start with the specifications. All Lissoms are hand-wound watches with a case diameter of 38mm, a length lug-to-lug of 42.8 and a height of 7.95mm. Lug width is 20. The watch has a sapphire crystal and is waterproof up to 50 meters. And movement is the Swiss-made La Joux Perret D100 manual wind with a power reserve of 50 hours. Price is indicated with 1,350 euros including VAT or 1,295 US dollars without VAT. So let's jump into detail. We are in the genre dress watch, a genre that was dominated over decades by rather conservative pieces with a classic champagne dial. Farah now tries to occupy the other end of the spectrum without that conservative approach. The size, yes, the size follows the function of an understated piece with a very moderate height, for example. But the colors are just crazy in their vibrancy. So you have your green and red and your purple and your blue and your white and your black and everything. This together with many strap options. You can go with matching colors or pair that green with a cognac leather tone, for example. And there is some attention to detail behind these colors. They didn't choose just any bright red, but obviously looked very carefully for a gradation of the color that doesn't clash with the other elements. As someone who regularly watches artists at work, I really can imagine how lengthy this process was. And also the design is upright brave with this radial aligned numerals in a white font. That's not everybody's cup of tea, but beyond taste, these numerals have a function. They add something lightweight to the watch, and I mean that in a positive way, something fresh. They even managed to give the dolphin hands that I always see as a piece of 50s design a fresh look. And the next key factor is the movement. La Joux Perret D100 in the highest grade available with that mentioned 50 hours power reserve and flat, very flat. Therefore the slender form of the case. And the case itself is the next plus. You can like the form and size or not, but the finishing quality is undeniable there. I've handled Farah watches and they all were immaculate. Here they stress that they've even upgraded this part. So we have high polished and brushed surfaces, well defined and with an exhibition case back. That case back is attached with 4 screws, which also supports the slender build, but also reduces the water resistance to 50 meters. So if you want to find a minus here, then it's this. But let's be honest, this is not a pool watch, by no means, even on a mesh. So overall a very exciting offer, I think. And for people that find my approach in Watch of the Week sometimes too positive, let me tell you this. When I see weakness, then I will tell you. But it must be a real weakness and not just something I personally don't like because of taste, mood, daytime. And in this case here, I'm having a hard time to find something wrong. So I'm personally very excited about this line of watches that you can pre-order right now, but delivery will start in June. By the way, I've never seen so many color options with a single line of watches. So if you want, I could produce a video where I go over every color combination in the Farah Lissom shop section and give you my 2 cents. What would I pick and why? Let me know in the comment section if this sounds interesting. And that's all for this episode. Thank you very much and see you next Monday to Watch of the Week.